when you ask for abundance in this life, in this game of life, just remember that you will come across a great number of nemesis. And notice that I didn't say nemesis because that's not the correct pronunciation. I looked this motherfucker up on Google because I said to myself, that don't sound right. And you know how a lot of people want to say octopuses instead of octopi? Listen, I'm all about grammar, enunciation, pronunciation, and everything in between. So I had to go to motherfucking Google and I had to have her say it back to me. So, like I was saying, in this game of life, you will come across a great number of nemesis. And like I said, when you're asking for abundance, understand that the bad comes along with that as well. You know how they say more money, more problems, new levels, new devils? Same thing. So, again, all of this stuff is a game. Your ops are definitely going to be out there, but you can't get thrown off your path because this is just a part of it. You shouldn't get discouraged for too long. You shouldn't be stuck in a rut. You shouldn't allow yourself to be discouraged by these different, oppositions that are coming your way. It's inevitable. It is inevitable. I'm not worried about any of this bullshit because I understand the higher that I climb, the more people are going to be trying to come and knock me down. I understand with my platform becoming a little bit bigger, more critiques are going to come. And that's okay. I don't want a million motherfucking followers. To be honest with you, I only maybe want a couple of thousand, some brand deals. I'm cool with that. I don't want a whole lot of people in my motherfucking business. I want to be considered like a best kept secret. And the reason why that is because I don't think there is this preconceived notion where people are looking at influencers, celebrities, and different people online, and they're saying, well, you should be stoic enough to handle this, and you know what comes along with this. As if people aren't fucking human. You sit there and read enough comments about yourself, you may start to believe it. But I've already prepared myself, right? I've already prepared myself for those people who come in with the negative comments, who come in with the critiques. And there's nothing wrong with critiques. I welcome that. Respectful critiques. I welcome that. However, I don't necessarily want a whole lot of attention on me. I don't even like that shit in real life. Like when I'm out and about, I don't like too many eyes on me. I don't like crowded places. Like I just prefer not. So I remember there was a point in podcasting where I was like, oh my God, I'm not getting enough views and I'm putting out this great content and not enough people are looking at me. Listen, you are right where you are supposed to be. And I'm going to keep saying that motherfucking shit. You think that you're prepared to have thousands of people clocking you, to have hundreds of people or thousands of people commenting on your shit, and you expect not to be discouraged, especially when they come in great numbers, because there will be a day. But are you mentally prepared for that? Probably not. So you have to enjoy the ride. Enjoy the slow process of letting this shit cook. So yeah, when somebody throw a jab here or make a comment there or whatever, it's cool. It's cool. I have emotionally and I am emotionally and mentally preparing myself right now. So when the platform becomes bigger, I'm not all discouraged. And there has to come a point where I think where influencers and some celebrities know they have to disconnect. That's why Beyonce don't answer shit. That is the fuck you. I'm a just block you out of my vibration, period, queen. And I'm not saying that she probably doesn't, go and peek or whatever, because we're all curious. We want to know what people are saying about us. But I'm pretty sure she understands, like, I don't need to internalize this shit because I still have a job. I still have a platform. I have a brand. And I'm not going to allow people to come and disparage everything that I work so hard for. Because who the fuck are you? You can be a fan, but be respectful, even when critiquing. And I think people think that having free range on the internet to have freedom of speech means that you have to be disrespectful, but you don't. People just choose to be nasty like that. And they probably have disgusting and miserable lives. But yeah, there will be a great number of nemesis that come your way. Because in your situation now where you're asking for abundance, that is going to come with it. There's going to be abundance of bullshit that comes your way as well. And I'm not going to say that it has to be all the time. It could just be an energy thing where somebody just comes with like this heavy energy at one time. And you just like, what the fuck did I do to deserve this? You just living, experiencing, it's just a part of the ride. You got to block that shit out. You got to learn how to deal with these situations accordingly. So, like I said, I take a lot of pride in having a small platform and getting on here and making my mistakes now. Stumbling over my words, saying shit that don't make no goddamn sense. Having, a brain motherfucking fart. Letting my ADHD run wild. I'm going to do that. And I'm going to enjoy it. You got to understand, I think maybe out of all the videos that I made thus far, I can tell you like two out of all of those videos is where I actually have wrote something down. Everything else is impromptu. I have a thought in my head. I come on here, I record, and I get the fuck off. Because I don't want to let this shit sit on me. It could be during the day while I'm on a lunch break. It could be 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Like right now, it's 1 o'clock. It's 1 a.m. You know what I'm saying? But yes, new levels, new devils. With abundance, you have to understand that an abundance of problems may come your way as well. I encourage you to keep manifesting great energy, and I encourage you to keep vibrating on a frequency that brings you a lot of positive energy. But you could be going through a season where you're like, why the fuck is all of this shit happening to me back to back? You don't know. You could be getting tested on your patience. You said that you wanted patience. Now your creator is throwing everything your way. That's, amplifying the fact that, okay, you want more patience. I'm gonna put you in a situation where you can exercise that. Show me you really can do what I think you can do, or what you think you can do. Right? Sometimes we get these different opportunities, especially with jobs, and they pay us a lot of money, and your creator is telling you, oh, you wanted this money, right? Okay, show me how responsible you are. Because you could get something and not think and not mentally prepare for maybe the job function or everything that comes with it. And you can start to spiral. I remember having a job a couple of years ago and it was paying good money. And I only lasted there a couple of weeks. And I said, I'd rather take less because the work environment was so stressful. I told myself, like, I'm not willing to burn out for $1. I can make money anywhere. I've always been like that. I'm not willing to burn out for a fucking $1. So I did take the pay cut. It wasn't much, but I did take the pay cut, but I was happier. I was so much more happier. You think you may be prepared for some shit. You don't know that. I say all the time, your creator is going to give you everything you want. Everything you think you want. And everything that you think you deserve. Okay, now how are you going to handle it? It might get snatched back from you very quickly. You might fall short. You might take a dive. And then you have to go and, have a little team huddle with yourself. Okay, like, how are we going to recuperate from this? I thought I wanted this so bad. Maybe I should earn my way up the ranks. Again, it's the equivalent to what I'm experiencing now with building my platform. I deleted all of my social media because I told myself I wanted to grow my YouTube. This is where I find solace. This is where I get inspired. This is where I want to be. So I said, let me stop focusing on all this other shit. I managed to amass a good little following on Instagram. I've said the things that I've said on Facebook. I said it was time for me to come to YouTube and really flex my muscle. So I could be making mistakes along the way or whatever, but I'm here doing this shit. And I'm prepared for whatever is coming my way. And even if I get discouraged a little bit, even because I'm queen, let me take a hiatus. What? If my body ever feels that something isn't right for me, I'm stepping the fuck away, because ain't nothing in this lifetime going to stress me out enough where I'm pushing through something. Unless it's like, exercise or something like that, where obviously you have to push through and kind of like push yourself to failure to see the results. Aside from that, like, I'm not putting myself in a stressful situation where it is constantly weighing on me hard and I feel like I'm not receiving the results, or I'm stressed out or whatever. If it gets to that point, I will step back and take a break. It could be a couple of days, it could be a week, it could be months. I'm all about listening to my body. Your body is going to tell you everything before your brain tells you anything. The mind is constantly trying to rationalize what the body is feeling. But sometimes you can't really rationalize certain kind of things. You're just going to have to just go with the flow of how you really feel. And that's what I've learned to do. So I appreciate my little following. I have gained a couple of followers within like the last 2 weeks, surprisingly. Thank you for the 123 people who are here now. I did recognize a decline when I had spoke out about, the political thing or whatever, but I knew that was probably going to happen. I didn't care. And I still don't care, because I'm the kind of person who believes like whoever is supposed to be in my tribe is supposed to be here. I'm not worried about who's getting dropped off. You're only making room for new people who are supposed to be here. Period. I don't feel like I take a loss when I lose people from my following. I feel like I gain space. I tell y'all all the time, I see what most people look at as losses, or what most people see as losses is opportunities to pivot. I'm always looking for a new opportunity to look at things from the bright side. I don't give a fuck about what was, who don't like me, what's not working for them. That don't got nothing to do with me. What works for Hatiana is always going to work for Hatiana. And there's going to be some bumps along the way, but there's also going to be a lot of laid gold bricks, because I'm going to keep getting better and better and better and better at this shit. But again, when I ask for abundance, a lot of great things happen to come my way, but I realized, like, emotionally and spiritually, I had a lot of negative energy still. And I had to, like I said, just go back to the drawing board and ask myself, like, how do I flow this energy out of my system? How do I direct it in something else? Because I'm living amazing. I'm doing all of this other kind of different stuff, but I may be lazy in this particular area. I may be lacking at this, and I might be, you know what I'm saying? Maybe holding off on that, procrastinating in this. And that's real. It'll show up in different areas. So when you notice these different things about yourself, clock it. You could be your biggest op. You could be the bad energy. And I had to recognize that about myself. I have all of these amazing things, and I have all of this amazing things, and I've accomplished all of these great things throughout the year. But at the same time, where I may have excelled before, I see myself lacking now. And I have to check myself. So maybe the group of nemesis that are coming your way, maybe you're a part of that group. You may very well be a part of that group. Again, like I said, I clock myself. I know myself a lot. So, I pretty much damn near have conversations with myself every single day about the things that I need to change. And again, this shit is not a perfect journey, but I'm trying, and I celebrate the times where I make small strides, because things don't have to be so grandiose. And, Just celebrate the little wins. If the little wins means that you got up today, brush your teeth, you wash your face, you ironed your clothes, you got out of the door on time, and you managed to remain positive throughout the day, that's a small win. Celebrate that shit. Celebrate it. Thank yourself. I mean, like out loud, not even just in your head. Like, thank yourself out loud. Like, damn, we fucking did good today. Let's try to do it tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? People love to bring up this whole like faking until you make it thing, but really, what are you faking? Why do you need to fake positivity? You know what I'm saying? Like, you just stating the obvious. We had a good day today. We ain't yell at nobody. We ain't scream at nobody. We managed to keep our cool. You know, uh, great win. Let's do it again tomorrow. How is that faking positivity? That's just affirming that you had a great day and you're already manifesting what is to come for the future. So you don't need to fake a fucking thing. I don't believe in fake it till you make it. I don't. You just have to want whatever life you think you deserve. So I wake up every day, like I said, as soon as I open my eyes, I'm saying, thank you for waking me up today. Gratitude. As soon as I wake up, before I brush my teeth, before I even too much get out of bed, I'm saying, thank you for waking me up today. Gratitude. Because I know it could be a whole bunch of ops on my goddamn phone as soon as I clock in for work. But I'm already setting the tone for my day. I'm grateful. I know that I'm going to speak to a lot more positive people than I am negative. I understand what comes along with my position. So it's cool. Like I said, in this game of life, you just have to prepare yourself and equip yourself with all of the tools. A lot of y'all motherfuckers done played video games before. You understand what it takes to develop a character, for it to have certain characteristics and weapons and all of this other kind of different stuff before you even get on the battlefield. This is before you even start the game. You have to apply these same kind of techniques in real life. Pivot. This shit is literally up to you. You ain't faking a fucking thing. Say to myself, I'm gonna have a fucking great day today. Yeah, my cat is fucking meowing too loud, fucking having zoomies 3 o'clock in the morning and shit. I'm gonna still have a great day today. I'm gonna feed his little fat ass, put some clean water in his goddamn bowl, you know, and then I'm gonna give him some little tummy rubs after work. I'm gonna play with him a little bit because it ain't his fault. He just being a goddamn cat. But sometimes that's my goddamn reality. He be my biggest op in the morning time. It'd be like 6 o'clock. I'd be like, and there he go right now, coming out my room. I'm like, nigga, why you up so early? He sleep all day. He be in my room, sleep all day. But yeah, sometimes I wake up, I'm not on the right side of the, I act like somebody done shitted in my cornflakes. Ain't nothing wrong with me for real, other than the fact that life is just happening. And I just have to move accordingly and not take myself or life too serious. Like when some people say certain kind of stuff to me over the phone, I really have to stop myself and like giggle a little bit. And I'll giggle not loud enough, but just loud enough to let them hear that I think they're a joke. And then I'll proceed throughout the call. I'll speak exactly how I'm speaking to you. Sometimes you got to understand that you have to set the tone for things. Somebody is being loud and irate with me and throwing all of this negative energy my way. I keep my same tone for the most part. I'll let people know I will not proceed with this conversation if you keep using profanity and if you keep speaking at an octave that I cannot speak to you in a professional tone. Are we understood? And some people get in and some people do. Okay, thank you for calling, blah, blah, blah. You have a great day. I'm not playing. I'm protecting my goddamn peace. By any goddamn means. I ain't playing with these folks. I ain't playing with nobody. Not in my professional life and not in my real life. So please, y'all. Like I said, and y'all can clock that nemesis thing. Y'all can clock that. Look that up on Google. I felt like a killer in the beat. Shout out to her because I was just watching a Shannon Sharpe interview right before I started this thing, I was watching her interview with Shannon Sharp. Listen, Kiki is the cousin in my head. I love her down. No Kiki slander will be tolerated. She is our favorite cousin. I am so proud of her for the woman that she is. She really sets the tone for Black excellence, especially when it comes to being a young Black woman. It is amazing to see people like her, and not even just like a young Black woman. I don't even want to, just a great person. She's just an amazing person. She just exudes positive energy. And so much stuff has happened to her within 2024 with, you know, scandal this and allegations on abuse and, you know, all of this other kind of different stuff. This woman keeps persevering. And she is literally, she sets the paradigm for her life, as you all should. No matter what is being thrown that woman way, she still comes out. She is a class act. She knows what she will do. She knows what she won't do. She is hilarious, fashionable, beautiful woman. She is all of the things. And I'm so proud of her. But yeah, I am coming up on 22 minutes. I just wanted to come on here and talk to y'all real quick because, like I said, I felt compelled. Kiki's spirit was just vibrating off of me, all of that positive energy. I felt like, you know what, let me come on here and talk to y'all real quick. I hope this interview that she's doing reaches 1 million views. Right now, I think it's like 12 hours in, and she's at like 433,000 or something like that. I say within 48 hours. Within 48 hours, she should have 1 million views on that interview because she is amazing. And I'm not even all the way through yet. She is truly amazing. But anyway, I always tell y'all do what y'all want. I'm going to do what I will. Y'all get down in the comment section, like, comment, share, subscribe, do all of the things, donate to the channel, and I will talk to y'all later.